Hi everyone, I'm Pratibha Agarwal. I am an immigration attorney here in Washington, D.C. We help clients all over the United States with immigration applications. I know immigration is a super hot topic for everybody right now. People are nervous, they want to get a permanent resident status, and we're here to talk to people, especially these lives. We actually work with all types of immigration applications. We can work with employment-based applications. We do a lot of H-1Bs, employment-based sponsorship. We also work with humanitarian applications, family-based applications as well. But I'm on here live to provide information to people that might be undocumented right now here in the U.S. that maybe entered with a visa, that visa has expired, or you otherwise lost your status, or maybe you entered illegally, you've been here a long time and you're looking for options to remain in the US, to get work authorization, to maybe get a green card if you are eligible. So I want to give you information on different ways that might be possible. Obviously, it depends on each person's unique experiences and situation. I would highly encourage you to have a consultation with our firm. We do work with people all over the United States. We work with clients everywhere. Today, I just had an interview prep session with a client with an approved VAWA. We were super excited for him. He just got scheduled for a green card interview. So we prepared him for the green card interview, and we'll be attending with him also for the green card interview. So no matter where you're located in the US, we can help you with your immigration case, and we walk you every step of the way through the process from the start all the way to the interview. We will be with you and prepare you for the interview as well. Okay? So give us a call if you want to talk about your specific case. It's going to be 703-348-1663. Again, 703-348-1663. Again, my name is Pratibha Agarwal. I am an immigration attorney in Washington, D.C. We're everywhere. Our clients are everywhere. And I'm on here to give you information, to provide information to folks that may be here without status or that might have entered the U.S. illegally, and they're looking for ways to apply for a green card, apply for status, and perhaps a work permit. Okay? Today I'm going to talk about green cards, marriage-based green cards in particular, and some questions that have come up quite often. Put your questions in here. Say hello to me. Hi, Pablo. Nice to see you. Thank you for joining. Maury, I thank you for your question. I'm going to get to it in just a second. Hi, Louise. Say hello. Tell me where you're watching from. If you know of people that might benefit from this, let me remind you to share this post with them. I come on frequently, so follow us. Subscribe to our YouTube channel if you haven't already. Subscribe to the channel. We're on Facebook right now. We're also on TikTok. I'm going to be putting out information here. And as immigration laws and policies might change, we're here to give you information that might be helpful. So make sure you stay in touch with us, stay connected with us. If you want to talk about your case, call our office, 703-348-1663. Again, 703-348-1663. My name again is Pratibha Agarwal. We do help with all types of applications, but today really is to talk about different options for folks that might be eligible for humanitarian cases and humanitarian benefits. Okay, so please share this with others. Like us, follow us, call us for a consultation. If you want to book right now and see my calendar, you can go to our Facebook page, which is Agarwal Immigration. You can also check out our website, agarwalimmigration.com. So I'm super excited to see some of you, to hopefully provide information for you that maybe will be helpful to get you in status and might help you, your children, your family. So I am really excited to share some information with you, okay? All right, so I want to answer some questions that have come up. How do you prove that your marriage is real? So marriage-based questions come in any type of application. If you are applying as a dependent of someone's H-1B, for example, of course, a marriage-based green card, even something like VAWA, where you're doing it based on abuse in your marriage, you still need to show that the marriage is real. So how do you prove that your marriage is real? What are the best pieces of evidence to show that your marriage is real? So of course, some pieces of evidence are stronger than others. So I'm going to talk to you about some of the strongest pieces of evidence that you should try to gather, right? Because the more you can give the government, the stronger the evidence is, the smoother your case is going to go. So I'm going to start off saying I do not encourage fraud marriages. Do not get married just for immigration purposes. Please don't apply for immigration benefits with a fraud marriage. I highly, highly discourage you from moving forward with a fraud marriage, right? Do this legally. You don't want your application to be revoked. You don't want to be deported because you tried to engage in fraud. So I'm going to tell everybody this from the start. I'm not advocating, not suggesting, and I'm highly against fraud marriages that are just for immigration purposes. Okay? All right. So if you are in a real marriage that is not just for immigration purposes, you want to put together an application that is strong and provide evidence that is strong to show that your marriage is real and not just for immigration purposes. So what is the type of evidence that is going to help you in proving to the government that your marriage is real? So the types of evidence that are most convincing are going to be shared residence. So if you have a lease together, if you own a home together, that is huge. That is a very strong piece of evidence with both of your names on that document. So if you just got married, you're moving in with your spouse, consider perhaps having that lease reissued in both your names to show that you're both residing together in your home. Okay? All right, if you don't have that, that's okay, because this evidence is viewed in its totality, which means everything is looked at together to make a decision on whether this is a real marriage or not. And of course, if you're called in for an interview, you have an opportunity again to talk to the USCIS officer about the dynamics in your marriage and to show to them that it is a real marriage, not just for immigration purposes. Okay? All right, the other thing is commingled finances. What does that mean? It means that you are entangled with your finances and your financial documents. So if you have a joint bank account, right, that's helpful. And you don't want to just set up a joint bank account and not use it at all. So you want it to be something that you use for your household expenses. The government loves to see money coming in, expenses being paid from there, joint credit cards, joint life insurance, if you, I mean, not joint life insurance, but having each other listed as a beneficiary on your life insurance, those things that show that would typically be present in a relationship that is real. So joint credit cards, checking accounts, checks with both your names on it, joint accounts with both your names, transactions coming in and out, utilities with both of your names on it, things showing the same address. All of those are very strong pieces of evidence of a bona fide marriage, of a real marriage that's not just for immigration purposes. Of course, the strongest piece of evidence, I think, would be a birth certificate of a child born within that marriage. So that's also, of course, very helpful. If you do have that, don't forget to include that. Other things could be affidavits from friends and family. They should talk about visiting your home together if they have, maybe going on vacation with you if you have, having you guys over to dinner, how they know you, how the experiences that they've had with you, that would be typical of a couple. So make sure to include those details, not just things like, oh, I was really excited when I heard about this marriage. They're a happy couple. I highly recommend. No, that's not enough. You want to give details specifically about the experiences that they've had with you, how they came to know that you were married, were they even present at the wedding, were they part of the wedding? All of these things will be very good to present a strong affidavit. Okay, so affidavits from friends and family, it's not the number, but the quality of the details within that affidavit. Photographs. So you can have photographs that you take over time. You can show travel itineraries for trips that you've taken together. So all of these types of things. Sometimes we have hotel receipts which show both your names on that hotel reservation. And so things like that might also be helpful. Every couple might have evidence that's slightly different from the last, so keep that in mind. I hope this is helpful to you guys. Evidence of a real marriage is viewed in its totality altogether. So the more you can provide, especially with the stronger pieces of evidence, the smoother your case will run through immigration. Okay, I hope this is helpful to you. Give us a call if we can help you with your immigration case. You can reach us at 703-348-1663. Again, 703-348-1663. My name again is Pratibha Agarwal. I'm an immigration attorney. I'm based in Washington, D.C., but our clients are all over the United States. We help them with all types of immigration applications. We're really excited to be able to talk to you about immigration today. But please don't hesitate to reach out to our firm. You can schedule a consultation with me. All my consultations are with me. I am an immigration attorney. I've been practicing for many, many years, and we do our consultations by Zoom, by phone, or in person. So most of our clients that are not in the DC area, we're still able to help them with the same level of service. Don't worry. We have most of our clients that are actually not in the DC area. For our clients in the DC area, we love to see you in person. So feel free to come in. But if you prefer, if it's more convenient, and it is for so many people these days, to do a consultation by phone or by Zoom, we're more than happy to accommodate you. So thank you so much for thinking about us. And I hope that we can help you with your immigration case if you need it. You can reach us at 703-348-1663. And if you want to schedule right now, our office is technically closed right now, but if you want to schedule right now, you can see my calendar, you can get on my calendar, and there's a link on our Facebook page where you can see my calendar and schedule, or you can go to our website, agarwalimmigration.com, and do it there as well. Okay? Awesome. I see a bunch of questions, so I'm going to try to answer some of these questions as well. Let me see here. Junia says, hello, attorney. My friend's VAWA is pending for 13 months. She's pregnant. She's going to give birth next May. In this case, will Trump's birthright citizenship plan affect her baby's citizenship? So don't forget that Trump's plan is a plan. It is not turned into law. He doesn't take office until January 20th. Things aren't going to happen immediately. Something like birthright citizenship has been embedded in the law for many, many years. So any proposal needs to go through, any change in the law needs to go through a notice and comment period. And then after the notice and comment period, it has to get ratified. It has to get through the House, ratified by the Senate, signed into law by the president. This all takes a very long time. And these changes are going to face some serious, serious litigation. So I don't expect this to happen at any time soon, right? And I definitely don't expect to see it happen before May 2025. So I think your friend's baby will be just fine, is my suspicion. But if you have questions, if your friend is worried, give us a call. You can reach us at 703-348-1663. We're here to help. We want to provide as much information as possible because I think being educated and informed about the immigration laws is going to empower you, right? So learn about immigration, join us, keep joining us, follow us, like us, subscribe to our channel on YouTube, learn about what options might be available to you so you can stay educated, stay empowered about immigration. And you have a resource here in us if you need to reach out to us to help with your immigration case. You can do that at 703-348-1663. My name again is Pratibha Agarwal. I'm an immigration attorney, been practicing for many years. We have our office here in Washington, D.C. We do help clients all over the country, all over the world with their immigration cases. So we love to work with you guys, especially I know in this environment, we're all nervous and scared and looking for a really high level of service and some clarity, and we're here for you if you need it. Okay, you can schedule a consultation by calling our office at 703-348-1663. Again, 703-348-1663. My name again is Pratibha Agarwal. I'm an immigration attorney and here to answer some questions for you. All right, another question here is, can a marriage-based green card be revoked? So can a marriage-based green card be revoked? So yes, a marriage-based green card can be revoked. Actually, any immigration benefit technically can be revoked if the government finds that it was obtained through fraud. So keep that in mind. So again, fraud marriages, do not do it, right? Because even if you happen to get a green card based on that, then you later apply for citizenship, they're going to review your entire case history and it could be revoked and you would be put in removal proceedings for trying to obtain an immigration benefit through misrepresentation or fraud. So do not do that, okay? So yes, these benefits can be revoked. You might want to, take your chances, but I highly recommend against it because there are legal ways for you to receive a green card. There are legal ways for you to be in status. And by engaging in fraud, you are limiting your later options to obtain immigration benefits legally that won't be revoked because there was no fraud. Okay, call us if we can help you. You can reach us at 703-348-1663. Again, 703-348-1663. My name again is Pratibha Agarwal. I am an immigration attorney here in Washington, D.C. We're here to help. Call us for a consultation if you want to talk about your case. You can reach me at 703-348-1663. Feel free to go on our Facebook page, which is Agarwal Immigration. You can schedule a consultation directly from our Facebook page, Agarwal Immigration, Agarwal, and the word immigration, or our website, agarwalimmigration.com. I hope that's helpful to you guys. All right. My spouse entered the U.S. illegally. Can I sponsor their green card, right? So my spouse entered the U.S. illegally. Can I sponsor the green card? It makes that process slightly more difficult if your spouse is subject to a bar from re-entry. In order to qualify for a green card and process the entire thing inside the United States in a happy marriage, I'm not talking about VAWA in this situation, you need to have a legal entry. And if you're marrying a U.S. citizen, you have to prove that your spouse is a U.S. citizen, right? So you have a U.S. citizen and a legal entry, and then you can file for adjustment of status. But if the spouse does not have that legal entry, meaning that they did not enter with a visa through a valid port of entry, then they cannot qualify for adjustment of status. So what has to happen there is you still file a petition in the U.S. to show that the spouse is a U.S. citizen, but the green card issuance essentially has to happen outside of the U.S. It has to be consular processed at the embassy abroad. What gets complicated is if you have been unlawfully present in the U.S. for either 6 months or a year, you might be barred from re-entering the U.S. for up to 10 years. So of course you can't go outside and process because you might be barred from re-entry. So what you need is advance permission to re-enter the U.S. And that's done through something called a 601A provisional waiver. So if you've heard of that, that's what that is. It's basically advance permission from the government for you to leave the U.S. and return for purposes of receiving this visa stamp that allows you to become a green card holder. So there is that process. It is a little bit more complicated. For something like this, I would highly recommend working with an attorney. It's really complicated to do this part if you have a spouse with an illegal entry. Very complicated to do it on your own. So this is somewhere where you really think, where I would highly recommend working with an attorney, whether through a private firm or a nonprofit. That's going to be hugely helpful for you because you want to understand all of the regulations and you don't want someone to go outside the U.S. and be barred from returning because something got overlooked. Okay? Call us if we can help you. You can reach us at 703-348-1663. Again, 703-348-1663. My name again is Pratibha Agarwal. I'm an immigration attorney, work with clients all over the country, all over the world. Don't hesitate to reach out to us. This is a very anxious climate right now, and we're here to help and get your immigration straightened out. If you are eligible for benefits, take care of it. Take care of your immigration status because we don't know what is to come. Okay. Jay says, is the VAWA approval forever? Yes, actually it is forever as of right now. So it does not expire. So that's a great question. Thanks for asking that. Yes, that is the right question. How long does the VAWA take? Is you married with permanent residency? So if you're married to someone who is a green card holder, you can apply for a VAWA. You can apply for VAWA right away. And if you qualify, of course, there's different eligibility requirements for a VAWA, but assuming that you are eligible, you're married to a green card holder, you can apply for a VAWA. At this time, there's a slight wait before you can also apply for a green card. So in a couple months after the VAWA is filed, you'll be able to apply for your green card if you, of course, you qualify. And you would also you could apply for work authorization and travel authorization at the same time as well. I hope that's helpful to you. Give us a call. You can reach us at 703-348-1663. Again, 703-348-1663. My name again is Pratibha Agarwal. I'm an immigration attorney here in Washington, D.C. We help clients everywhere with all types of immigration applications. I would love to chat with you all more about your specific cases, so schedule a consultation. I think I'm getting some repeat questions. I got advanced parole through marriage. Before that, I filed asylum. Can I travel to India? So even if you have advanced parole, you are going to be seen as someone who filed a fraudulent asylum application, which is going to impact all your future applications if you travel to the country where you claimed asylum from. So keep that in mind. If you had a valid asylum application, if everything was truthful, then you would be afraid of persecution if you return to that home country. So even if you get advanced parole, they have all of your applications and they will question you on potential fraud. So I wouldn't recommend it. Give us a call if you have any questions. You can reach us at 703-348-1663. My name again is Pratibha Agarwal. Love to chat with you more about your immigration cases. Angela says, what is the number? The number to reach us is 703-348-1663. 703-348-1663. Call us. You can schedule a consultation by phone, or you can go on our Facebook page right now, and that handle is Agarwal Immigration. Okay? Hope that's helpful. All right, I think I got through most of your questions. Yeah, I did. Share this with others. I'm on frequently. I provide a lot of information about immigration and humanitarian options that might be available. And I answer many questions. Obviously, we're providing general information, and to talk specifically about your case, I would highly recommend a consultation with our firm. They're done by phone, by Zoom, and in person. I always love seeing and chatting with you. Follow us and like us. Subscribe to our YouTube channel. And I hope that we can catch each other again very soon. Or I hope to also meet some of you for a consultation so we can help you with your case. Thank you so much. Have a great afternoon, and I will see you all very soon. Bye.